Hi everyone, this is Amy from the Mission Valley Library, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a lavender flower out of paper. We're going to use white paper and just color it in with marker, but if you do have colored paper at home, you can totally use that as well. So to start off with, you're going to need 2 pieces of white paper. You're going to need markers, scissors, a toothpick, and glue. To start off, you're going to take one of your pieces of paper and you're going to cut off about 3 inches from the top and 2 inches from the side. It doesn't have to be exact, but that's approximately what you want to do. That's going to leave you with 3 pieces of paper. You're going to set the 2 smaller ones aside and we're going to start with the larger piece. That's going to be your stem. Go ahead and start. We're going to start at a corner and we're going to roll at a diagonal. So take your toothpick. This is just to kind of get you started on the paper roll. It makes it much easier. Go ahead and curl your paper around the toothpick and start rolling. And once you get a good roll going, you can just go ahead and pull that toothpick out and do the rest of the way with your fingers. And if you roll, we're rolling at a diagonal because it does make a longer stem for you. So once you get this all rolled up, then we're going to go ahead and secure it with some glue. Just a little bit on the edge there. And then you're going to go ahead and trim off these pointy ends. And then you're going to have a nice stem. You can go ahead and color it in. I didn't color at the top because that's where your flower is going to go. It's going to cover that up, so just the bottom portion. And then go ahead and set that aside and we'll save that for later. For the 2 smaller pieces of paper, you're going to fold them in half. And then in half again lengthwise. And then we're going to cut a leaf shape. So you just want to do basically a little arc like this. This is where the fold is. So you're just going to cut your leaves out. And I usually do a couple that are a little smaller and then a couple larger ones. Again, with your second piece of paper, you're going to fold it in half again lengthwise, and then cut out your leaves. So you're going to have 4 leaves in total. You can go ahead and color those in and set those aside. We're going to save those for later. And then the next part we're going to do is your second piece of paper. You're going to go ahead and fold in half lengthwise, and then you're going to cut along the crease here so that you're going to end up with 2 pieces of paper this size. Now you only need one of those, so go ahead and take one of those pieces of paper and color it in whatever color. I use purple for mine, but you can use whatever color you like. Make sure you do put something underneath so that you don't get any marker on your surface that you're using. So now once you've got that done, we're going to go ahead and fold this. We want the color inside, so we're going to fold this over in half lengthwise. And then we're going to fold it again in half. And then we're going to cut again. We're going to cut up from the fold, and you're going to leave about a 1/2 inch up here that you're not going to cut all the way. You're going to leave a 1/2 inch. That's going to keep all the petals together. The strips can be about a 1/4 inch or so. That's usually a good length or size. And these are going to be our petals. So once you finish cutting, you can go ahead and open it up. You'll want to cut this middle portion here so you don't have one big thick petal. And then you're going to open this up, smooth it out a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over in the other direction. You don't want to crease it because you do want the flower petals to be poofy. And I'm just going to run a little bit of glue along the edge here just to secure it. So once you have that done, that's what your petals are going to look like. And now we have all the pieces, we can go ahead and put them together. So grab your leaves and your stem. What we're going to do is we're going to take the flower petals and we're going to start at the top and we're basically going to wind them around in a spiral. You want to put a little glue on the stem to hold everything down. going to start at the top. And you can just kind of hold it down for a minute just to kind of get it to set before you start rolling. And then again, like I said, we're going to go in a little bit of a spiral down the stem. You don't want it too close together because then the petals won't really open as well. So once you've got your petals attached, you can kind of open them up a little bit, fluff them out so that they look a little fuller. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the leaves. So you're going to take, if there's a couple smaller ones, I usually do those first, and I'm going to put them right at the base of the petals. Super easy, just do like a little bit of glue, and then I usually just rub them together so you just get a little bit of glue on the bottom. Go ahead and put your first one on. You can just hold it to the stem and then just pull out the leaf so that it stands out a little bit. And then we'll put the second one on. Again, just hold it down and then pull out the leaf a little bit. Alright, last two. And these you can put just a little further down the stem. You can even put them a little, oops. Even offset them a little bit. And there you go, lavender flower. Thanks for watching.